So this is the first day of our course. Today what you're going to do is pick a topic. You're going to find something that you want to promote. So we're going to discuss how you find the topic. There's three main approaches, and that's what we're going to talk about in this video. But firstly, you need to understand how to find a profitable topic. What makes a topic that's going to be profitable? Well, you do have to understand that not all topics are going to be profitable. There are topics and niches that simply aren't going to make any money. You see, different niches respond to different offers. Some niches will buy products, some will click on adverts, some won't do anything, some will sign up to lists, some just want information. It depends upon the niche. And part of the process is to do some research to find out what other people are doing in that niche. You need to understand, are they selling products or providing adverts or offers or freebies? You need to understand that, because many of them will be doing what the market wants. And if you're doing the same thing, the chances are you're going to make money as well. But if the market only clicks on adverts and you go in with a product and you try and sell a product, you are going to struggle to make sales. So you do have to understand the market. If you go in with the wrong type of offer, then you're going to struggle to make any income at all, and you'll probably end up leaving the niche thinking it's not worthwhile. So make sure you do a bit of research and look at what everyone else is doing. Now, we don't always recommend that you follow the herd, but it's worth understanding what a niche wants. As I said, if a niche doesn't buy products, and there are niches that will not purchase products, there's no point going into that niche trying to sell products, as you are likely to end up very disappointed. But you have to have a good understanding of the niche and of your target market if you want to sell effectively to it. You need to understand what their problems are, what their pain is, what solutions they're looking for, and what do they want. All of that will help you to understand them in order for you to be able to provide them with the right sort of product or information. Now, the first approach is what we call the niche approach. This is where you look for a niche or a market where products are selling. So a niche would be something like, say, weight loss. But you'll be looking for something where there's products or CPA offers or AdSense sites. Any of those, they're all ways that you can earn from it. But you've got to find a market where there are those offers. So some examples are weight loss, credit card debt, foreclosure, training your dog, looking after a hamster, gardening, public speaking, self-improvement, and so on and so forth. There's massive amounts of niches. In fact, you'll be shocked when you start thinking about it, just how many there are. But what you can do is you have a top level niche like, say, weight loss, but what you're actually looking for is a sub niche. So instead of marketing for weight loss, you would probably look for weight loss for teenagers, or weight loss for the over 50s, or weight loss for new mothers, or weight loss for, you know, whoever. You're looking at sub niches, because sub niches are easier for you to sell in. For example, if I'm trying to market a product on weight loss for new mothers, and I market it on to the weight loss market, you know, if 1% of people are new mothers, then only 1% of that market is going to be interested in what I'm offering. But if I'm directly marketing it to new mothers, then you have many more people that are going to be interested in. What you'll find is when you market to sub-niches, you're going to make it easier for you to make sales. The people that come and find your website are going to be people who have more of an interest in your site. Therefore, they're more likely to buy. You're going to find if you market to sort of high-level niches like weight loss, you're going to struggle to make sales because it's too generic. Same with, you know, almost credit card debt, foreclosure, any of these. You really want to narrow down the niche as tightly as possible. You don't want to go so tight that there's very few people in the market. You know, you don't want to do weight loss for new mothers aged 37 and a half who live in Wisconsin, for example. That's way too focused of a niche, unless you've got, you know, something that is specifically for that area. But what you're looking for is a niche like weight loss for new mothers, weight loss for teenagers. Obviously there's loads and loads of other niches, and we're just using weight loss as an example, but those are the type of niches you want to look for. You'll find it easier to make sales if you do that, simply because people who find it are going to have more of an interest in what you're offering. And there are thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of even potentially profitable niches for you to find. There's a massive amount. And just searching, doing some research, doing some thinking, looking around will help you to understand what these niches are. The product approach is where you find a product that's selling. You look for a product that's already successful and say, right, well, I will market that as well. It could be an established product. It could be a product that is been around for a while and is doing well. Or it could be a new launch. It doesn't matter. But you're after a product that is performing well, and then you sell it into an existing market. Now, products that are selling well are likely to continue to sell well, unless obviously they're on an incredibly short-term niche. But if a product's already selling well, then the chances are you can find products yourself that you can market that are going to make you money. It's going to be much easier for you to make money from a product that's selling well because it is already selling. So that's the benefit of this. The other alternative is to take a product that is selling well and to sell it into other markets. So what if you took a product that's designed for dentists and aimed it at lawyers, or tried to market it to chiropractors or doctors or something like that? With a little bit of thought, you can quite often take an existing product and sell it into other markets as well, if you point out the benefits of it. Again, there are thousands of possible products for you to sell, with more being created every single day. There are thousands and thousands of potential products on ClickBank and many other sites where you can find products to sell. But you need to look into the marketplace, and if you've done a bit of research, you'll understand what is selling. When you understand what is selling, you can take that and you can sell it yourself. It's the simplest and quickest way to find a product to sell. The problem approach is where you find a problem people are experiencing. This could be you've done some research. It might be that you were sat in the hairdressers and overheard people talking. It might be a problem that you know people have. The problem may well be a niche like debt, foreclosure, losing weight, how to repair the transmission on their car, or something like that. You've got to find a problem that people have. It's something that they need a solution for, something that they aren't going to let go away. It's got to be something that they can't sort of sit there and go, oh, well, it doesn't matter. It's got to be something that they have to have a solution for. You then need to find the solution and show it to the people with the problem. You basically act as a mediator. You find people with a problem, you find a solution, you put the two together, and you earn money from it. There are many evergreen niches to target. As I said, you've got weight loss, foreclosure, all of these are evergreen niches. And an evergreen niche is a niche where someone comes into it and they solve the problem and they go away, and other people keep coming in. Evergreen niches have a constant flow of new people into them, like parenting, debt, foreclosure, etc, etc. All of those are evergreen niches, because it's not a niche which happens and then suddenly it's gone, there's nobody ever in it again. It's people constantly are getting into debt, becoming parents, and so on. So all of those are potential niches for you to target. There are, of course, short-term niches. Short-term niches are sort of flash in the pans. They may last a few days, possibly a few weeks. They tend to be crazes, interests and things like that, news items. For example, the death of Michael Jackson, tragic as it was, created a short-term niche that lasted for several weeks. The swine flu panic and the bird flu panic a few years ago also created short-term niches. You often have short-term niches related to news items or even movies or bands that suddenly crop up and are very, very popular. You may find short-term niches in books as well. It's anything that suddenly captures people's interest. They want information, they want to know more, and then it fades away. As I said, big movie launches tend to be similar to this. You find lots of people searching for information on, say the latest Harry Potter movie a couple of months beforehand, and then sort of a month or so after the movie's been released, they stop looking for the information. Those are short-term niches. But there's lots of different types of problems, and there can be silly things like, how to clean your house. I know a very, very common problem is how to get rid of the smell of dog urine off a carpet. Bizarre as it sounds, that's a very profitable niche. There's lots of people selling products in that niche. So, that's something to consider. And don't be put off when you find a problem thinking, well, that's stupid, no one's going to want a solution for that. They probably are. Go and do some research and find out whether people are looking for information on that subject.